Hi, Lise. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Driving and not even knowing whether it was.
Sleepwalking and stuff.
Oh, you're queen. All right, friends. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I have this announcement sheet today, so I'll say all these announcements. Okay. This Friday, it looks like, there's a sound bath and Reiki with Nicole Carlson. So 7:30 to 8:30 in this space, and it's by donation. And then my breathwork offering that I do every month is the following Saturday, so the 15th, and that's $33, 7 to 9 p.m. And then on Thanksgiving, I am teaching at 9:15 on Thanksgiving, but I'm not teaching my 8:30 p.m. class. And then on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, no 6 a.m. class, but then the rest of the classes are the same. And then also in December, just coming up, if you want to just mark your calendar, we have this tinsel and sage winter market. If any of you are like crafting people or have something that you create and want to be part of it, then you're welcome to contact Sune. If you need her information, you can let me know if you're interested. And other than that, this is so comfortable seats if you're not there already. And even if you are there, maybe you just move around a little bit, stretch a little bit. You could reach your arms up. You could roll your shoulders around. Maybe give yourself a little forehead massage, temple massage. And then just eventually find stillness, settle in. And as you settle in, close your eyes. Just feel into the length of your spine. See if you can really let the muscles in your face relax. Let your shoulders just melt down away from your ears. So feel like the sides of your neck get a little bit longer. And just take these first couple moments to really fully arrive here. So just notice everything there is to notice right here, right now, in this present moment. Whatever happened earlier this morning, yesterday, whatever might happen later today. For now, just let it fall away. And just feel yourself in this room. Feel your sit bones on the ground, the air on your skin. Feel the rise and fall of your own breath. And just notice how you are, how you're showing up. Physically, mentally, energetically. Just how are you? And simply tuning in a little bit more. And as you tune in and just pay more attention, we'll start to bring more awareness to our breath. So really feel into it or even visualize it. Start to become extra aware of each inhale, the way it expands, the way it fills you up. And each exhale, the way it empties you out, just lets go. The next time you breathe in, just very intentionally on purpose, fill up as big as you can. And hold at the very, very top in fullness. And as you hold, see if you can relax around your held breath a little bit. And keep holding, take an extra little sip. And then big sigh out your mouth, let it go. Very good. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, fill up. Hold. Keep holding. Extra little sip at the top. And then big sigh, release. Very nice. One last time. So biggest inhale. You've taken all morning long. Imagine you can move your breath into every tiny little space inside of you. Extra sip, maybe even 2 this time. And then release. Open your mouth. Nice job. Seal your lips now. And just start to drop into your ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose. Gentle constriction in the back of your throat. Start to create that little whisper noise as you breathe in and out. So this breath is slow and steady. It is not in any kind of rush. It's also big and spacious and powerful. It comes all the way down from your belly, all the way down from your diaphragm. So as you connect to your breath, start to move through either some seated cat-cows or some circles with your torso. So inhale to bring your heart forward. And exhale to round and pull back, kind of curling in. So you can just move back and forth or circle all the way around. So getting into your side bodies just a little bit more. And just feel into the mobility and the flexibility of your spine. Notice your shoulders and your shoulder blades. Notice your hips and your pelvis. And if you are circling after you've taken a few one direction, just switch it up. Take a few in the other direction. Use your breath to guide this movement. So big, spacious inhales and long, slow exhales all the way to emptiness. You can stay here a little bit longer. You can stay here as long as you'd like, but eventually start to bring this kind of movement to your hands and your knees. So tabletop position whenever you're ready. And same idea, just explore. So maybe cat-cows is where you want to start. Or maybe circling your hips or even little barrel rolls with your torso. And stay connected to your breath. So can you still hear your breath as it flows through you? Can you use it to create space that wasn't there before? So breathe into your hard edges, those tight spaces inside. And you're more than welcome to keep your eyes closed if it's helpful. Go inward just a little bit more. So see if you can let this be an exercise, not for your mind, not something that you necessarily think your way through, but more something that you feel your way through. So use your felt senses. And you can be here for about 3, 4, 5 more rounds of breath. And then whenever you feel ready for a down dog, you can start your transition back to our first downward facing dog of practice. Good, everybody. And once you're back in down dog, Just keep feeling around, keep exploring. Pedal out your heels, walk out your dog. Shift your hips side to side. Shake your head, yes or no. So feel into your dog pose today. So even if you've been here a million times, what does your down dog feel like today in this moment? How do your hands feel on the ground? How do your shoulders feel? Are they nice and stable? Is there space in between your ears and your shoulders? And you feel a connection to your strong core lifting you up. So rather than feeling like all of your weight is coming down into your hands, imagine that you can move energy upwards. It's like you're taking energy from the ground, moving it through your arms and through your side bodies and through your spinal column, and then connecting right at your center, at your core. So that invisible rope attached to your belly button, it's pulling up and tugging back. Feel that lift. Your big, spacious breaths are supporting you from within. You guys look great. Nice poses. Take one more big inhale into your down dog. And then as you exhale, gaze forward. And however you'd like to get there, top of your space, forward fold. Once you've arrived, come into your halfway lift. Breathe in and lengthen. Nice abs. Exhale, bow, and let it go. Do that again, halfway lift. So crown of your head reaches forward, tops of thighs press back, sit bones broaden. Exhale, release. And then this time, take it all the way up. So connect to your center as you rise. Inhale, reach up and stretch tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good breathing. With your breath, inhale, high mountain, reach. And use your exhale to guide you down slowly. So you can have a big bend in your knees as you take that dive. Forward fold. Beautiful, friends. Halfway lift position. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, let it go. And then take it all the way back up. Arms reach up. Inhale, lengthen. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Adding on. Inhale, high mountain. And then little baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms. Puff up your heart. Tilt your chin up. Inhale, re-extend and realign. Reach up and then take it down. Exhale. Very nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Nice, Camille. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. Take an inhale at the top of your push-up and really push the ground away. Maybe rock forward to tiptoes or come to your knees to modify. Exhale, strong straight line, lower all the way down. And then let's start with the Sphinx pose today. So bring your forearms to the ground, elbows underneath your shoulders, forearms parallel. Press down through the belly of your forearms and try to pull back energetically, like you're wanting your heart to come through your shoulders. And then little tone in your lowest, deepest abdominals. So rather than trying to press your belly button down, draw your belly button in and up and feel the length that creates in your low back. See if you can press through your shoelaces and even spread your toes and press down through your toenails. Take one more big inhale here. And then exhale, let it go, release. Spider-Man Cobra. So bring your hands out wide, lift to your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Inhale, lift your heart. And then exhale, take a little twist to your right, dip your left shoulder down. Inhale, back through center. Draw your navel towards your spine, so supporting low back. Exhale, twist the other direction. Yeah, good. Inhale, center, heart lifts, belly tones. Exhale, release. If you want, you can give yourself one more heart opener of choice, and then eventually downward facing dog. Take it back and up, no rush. And once you're back in your down dog, about 5 deep breaths. So feel free to explore any way you want to. Feel free to just be still. Maybe make little tiny micro adjustments. Feel into little tiny micro movements on the inside. So see if there's any way you can be a little more efficient in your body. Engage more to actually effort less. And then use your breath to support you from the inside. Good job, everyone. Nice poses. Take one more inhalation into your down dog. As you exhale, look to the top of your space, however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release, let it go. And then take it all the way up. Rise. Inhale, reach, stretch, maybe gaze up. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right, we'll build our flow. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, little baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Open your heart. Press your hips forward, but hug in with your inner thighs. Inhale, re-extend. And then as you exhale, chair plane. So sit back and reach back. For now, keep the weight in your heels. And as you reach your butt back, see if you can feel your strong core. So your belly button is still pulling in and up. Your heart is lifted slightly like you're doing cobra pose with your chest. Nice, Karen. See if you can sit maybe just a little bit lower. Awesome, loose. And then stay here if you want, or invitation to float up to your tiptoes. So lift your heels as high as you can. And then as your heels lift, see if maybe you can sit your butt just a little bit lower. Yes, so nice. Awesome job, you guys. Take one more round wherever you're working. And then invitation to stay on your tiptoes. High mountain, as tall as you can grow. Beautiful. Maybe stay on your tiptoes here as you take your dive down. Stick your butt out and use your core to help you balance as you dive. Thanks, Kate. Awesome, Chris. Heels on the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank, and move through your vinyasa however you would like. So you can take it on your knees. You can substitute cat-cows. Is she okay? Is she bugging me? Okay. You can always skip it if you'd rather. See you in down dog. All right, from your dog pose, next inhale, right leg to the sky. And if you want, you can explore here. So if you want to open your hip, roll out your ankle, even take some circles with your right knee. Just feel around. Keep your strong hands, strong foundation, strong shoulders, strong core, big deep breaths. Take one more inhale. See if you can reach your right leg really high. Make it really long, strong, and powerful. And then exhale, knee towards your nose. Try not to let your hips sink, so hips nice and high, and then step forward softly, low lunge. Rise slowly into your crescent lunge. High on the ball of your back foot. All 10 toes face forward. Energetically hug in, so you're not sinking down into your lunge. Nice, Makai. You're finding stability. So front hip pulls back hip pulls forward energetically, and you feel the strength and structure in your legs. Upper body then is your expression. So whatever you're doing with your fingers, you're aware. Are you spreading them wide? Are you softening? Whatever you're doing with your face, with your gaze, you're aware. You feel it. Everything, you're paying attention. Breathe into every little space. Nice poses, everybody. Take one more inhale into crescent. And then as you exhale, hinge forward, reach back. So airplane lunge, just like we did in our chair pose a moment ago. Same thing here. Feel your connection to center, navel to spine. Feel your heart slightly lifted, back muscles hugging around your spine. Nice, Kirsten. If you want to stay here, you can. Otherwise, float off your back foot. So lean forward, back foot lifts. And imagine you're trying to create a little smiley face shape from the crown of your head
all the way back to your heel or your toes. Keep your hips as square as possible. Yes. Use your breath to support you. One more round. So nice. Awesome, Dante. Take it back to crescent. So step back softly, arms to the sky. Inhale. Beautiful. And then exhale, hands come down. We're not going to do this when we flow, but for right now, set your back knee down. We'll take half splits. So back knee on the ground and work your front leg towards straight. You can either bring your hips all the way back to your heel, or you can keep your hips a little higher, maybe walk your front foot forward a bit. Flexion through your front toes. So draw your toes back towards your shin. Press down through the back of your right heel and energetically try to pull your right heel back towards you. So you're not trying to push it forward, try to drag it back. Try to stick your right butt cheek out behind you even more. And as you stick your right butt cheek out, see if you can reach your heart further forward. Take about 3 more rounds working this pose. You might be folding over your front leg or exploring in any way you want, but just feel into it and soften around it. Work the length in the back of your right leg. Good job, everyone. End of your next exhale. So take it all the way to empty and then come forward again to a lunge position. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee and then pivot your back heel down. So back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Warrior 2, rise up, Virabhadrasana 2. So right toes face directly forward and left toes face directly towards the windows. As you bend your front knee, rather than feeling it collapse in towards your big toe, see if you can get it to track out towards your pinky toe. And then tone your belly so you're not flaring your ribs forward. That little tone, navel to spine. Feel like you have a brace around your middle. Next time you inhale, side angle posture. So reach forward like you're trying to touch this front wall. When you can't reach anymore, right arm towards the ground, left towards the sky. Right elbow could come to rest on your right thigh if you want. Left arm could also reach forward towards the front wall, bicep next to your ear. Work the length in your left side body. If you want to take the half or the full bind, you're also welcome to go there. Keep your back foot and your back leg strong. So back foot is rooted firmly. Heart is open, hips are open. Nice, Jill. Take about 2 more rounds of breath. Big, spacious breaths. Next time you breathe in from the press of your feet, rise up, and then take it all the way back. Reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up. Yeah, lengthen through your right side body. If there's any variation you want to work into, feel free. Keep bending deeply into your front knee. Keep tracking your front knee towards your pinky toe, so don't let it collapse inward. And then that little brace around your middle is still there. Tone your belly. Big, spacious breath. See if you can breathe even bigger than you thought you could. Breathe into your right waistline, the space between your right ribs. See if you can get that space to increase with each breath. Nice poses. Good, Norma. Take one last inhale here. And then as you exhale, come back to warrior 2. Straighten out your front leg and parallel your feet. So all of your toes now face the long edge of your mat. Reach your arms to the sky. Inhale. And then with your exhalation, take it all the way down into your wide-legged forward fold. We'll hang out here for a few rounds of breath. So you're welcome to explore any way you would like. You can move around, play around, or just hang out and breathe. Just notice the sensation in the backs of your legs. Feel your feet rooted firmly, inner edge and outer edge of your feet. Big, spacious breath. Nice job. Notice if you're tensing up anywhere you don't need to be. So you're tightening up through your jaw, your neck, there any way you could soften a little more through your outer shell? What would that even feel like? Next time you breathe in, come to a halfway lift position with your fingertips on the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need to keep your fingertips or your hands down, and then crawl your hands forward into your low lunge once again. From your low lunge, this is a big movement. You're gonna root down into your right foot and rise all the way up to a standing staff pose. So right foot roots down, rise up. Arms to the sky, left knee lifts. Flex through your left toes. So flex your toes back and active towards your shin. Hug in with your inner thighs. Yes, so good. Maybe focus your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, figure four with chair plane arms. So outer left ankle, top of right thigh, sit back and reach back. So this is where we'll take it when we're flowing breath to movement. But for right now, if you want to explore in your own way, you're welcome to. So maybe you turn it into more of a forward fold. Maybe you bring your arms, your hands to your legs. Maybe you even want to play with an arm balance. So you do you. Keep your ankles strong. Keep your toes flexed. And keep breathing. Yeah, really nice, you guys. Take about 2-3 more breaths. And just notice whatever there is to notice without judgment, without criticism, but just curiosity, observation, connecting to your body in a more intentional way. Next time you inhale, come back to standing staff. So if possible, stay balanced on your right foot. If you need to set your left foot down, that's fine. Option to extend your left leg forward for a little bit more. Take one more in breath. As you exhale, low lunge, slow motion. See if you can land with your fingers and toes at the same time. And then from your low lunge, we'll move into a 3-legged down dog. So take your right leg all the way back and up. Open up your right hip. So bend your right knee and see if you can feel your right hip stack on top of left. Squeeze through your outer right glute to create this action. You can stay here and hold here if you prefer. Otherwise, one more inhale here. And then exhale, right knee towards your left elbow. Get as close as you can. A little twist across your body. Awesome, Paul. Inhale back up. See if you can open your hip again. And then exhale, right to right. Aim for your armpit as high as you can get on your arm. Maybe you even bend your elbows out a little push up. Inhale, 3-legged dog. This time square hips. So long through your right leg. Exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward, plank to chaturanga. You can take it any way you want. So your right foot can come down, your knees can come down. It's up to you, Nysandra. Inhale to a back bend, a heart opener of your choice. Take your time, maybe an extra breath or two. And then downward facing dog, no rush. Big intentional breaths, Ujjayi breath. So feel it and hear it. Good job, everyone. All right, from your down dog, inhale left leg to the sky. Take a moment to explore if you want to. So bigger, more dynamic movements, or maybe just really small micro movements. Maybe nothing even changes on the outside, but inside, you feel those little micro movements that actually make quite a big difference. So really tuning in, really fine tuning each posture with your awareness. Take one more inhale, make your left leg long, strong, powerful, reach it high. And then as you exhale, knee towards your nose. Don't let your hips drop down. Keep your waistline lifting. Step through softly, low lunge. And then rise into your crescent lunge. So high on the ball of your back foot. Get your stance as long as you can. And then rather than sinking into it, hug towards midline. Find stability through your legs. Find the strong structure of the pose through your legs. Nice loose. And then feel into your upper body, your expression of the pose. So you don't have to do anything fancy, but whatever you're doing, It's on purpose. So today, if you feel like bending your elbows and softening your hands, that's fine. If you feel like spreading your fingers wide, lots of energy shooting out of your fingertips, perfect. What are you doing with your gaze? Take one more inhale into your crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, hinge forward, reach back, airplane lunge. So stay in your lunge just a little bit longer. Check in. Is your core engaged? Draw navel to spine. Is your heart lifted or are you rounding forward? So feel your back muscles squeeze around your spine. And then as you are ready, invitation to float off your back foot. So lean forward a little bit more. Back foot floats up. Nice depika. So there's a smiley face shape happening from the crown of your head back to your heel. Visualize that and then create it with your body. Your hips are square. You can have a little bend in your standing leg. Nice work. One last deep breath. So good, everybody. Take it back to your crescent lunge. Soft landing if possible. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Miss Kate. And then exhale, hands come down. Bring your back knee down. Half splits, half Hanumanasana. So work your front leg towards straight. You can bring your hips all the way back to your back heel, or you can keep your hips higher. I suggest, and you can take this or leave this, but if you do bring your hips all the way back to your back heel, keep your back toes curled under. So when we untuck them, we tend to just let our tailbone kind of tuck underneath us. We want to work on sticking our butt out. So like you're trying to stick your left butt cheek out, make it really big. And as you stick your left butt cheek out, reach your heart further forward. Yes, like you're trying to reach your heart past your knee. Awesome, Camille. And then with your left heel, you're not pushing forward. You're energetically drawing it back. You're trying to drag it towards your body. If there's any way you want to explore, you're welcome to. Take about 3 more deep breaths. See if you can even get your little baby pinky toe to flex back towards your shin. Really nice, everybody. Bottom of your next exhalation. Take it all the way to empty. Maybe fold a little tiny bit further. And then come back to your low lunge. So lift your back knee off the ground. And then pivot your back heel down. So you're setting up for your warrior 2. When you are ready, rise up, Virabhadrasana 2. So back foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Your left toes face directly forward. If you were to draw a line from your front heel to your back foot, it would intersect your back arch or line up with your back toes. So whatever feels best in your body. And then wrap your left butt cheek underneath you as best you can. And when you do that, if you feel your ribs flare, see if you can draw navel to spine. Feel that brace around your middle once again. Next time you breathe in, side angle. So reach for the front wall, lengthen, 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 then tip it over. Left hand towards the ground, right towards the sky. If you want, you could reach your right arm towards the front of the room, work the length of your right side. You could also wrap your right arm behind your back for a half bind. Reach up to clasp for the full bind. So no need to force it if it's not there. Just find your own variation, your own expression, and then breathe into every little space. Yes, back foot is still rooted, back leg is strong. Last couple breaths. And then stay in your legs, so keep your front knee bent. From the press of your feet, inhale, reverse warrior, rise up, reach back, lengthen your left side. Keep bending your left knee, track it towards your pinky toe. Keep that tone in your low, deep abdominals, supporting low back. If there's any way you want to explore this pose, go for it. Big, expansive inhales into your left side. All the way to emptiness with every exhale. So make your breath just as important as the physical pose. Last couple rounds. Nice lifts. Good job, everyone. Next time you exhale, come back to your warrior 2. And then from warrior 2, straighten out your front leg, parallel your feet, all of your toes face the long edge of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. And with your exhalation, hinge at your hips, slow dive all the way down. Wide-legged straddle, wide-legged forward fold, anywhere you'd like to take it this time. So you do not have to do what you did before. Can if you want to. Soft through your face, your forehead, your jaw. You're welcome to sigh out your mouth anytime. If you're working somewhere, start to wrap it up. Next inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips or hands on the ground, so bend your knees as much as needed. Walk your hands to the top of your space, back to a low lunge. And then root firmly into your left foot, all the way up, standing staff. And if you need to use your right toes to help you up, that's fine. Hug in with your inner thighs and flex your right toes back and active. So feel rather than sinking into your left hip, everything is hugging in like you're zipping a zipper up through midline. Take one more in breath. As you exhale, chair plane with figure 4 legs. So reach back, sit back, bring your outer right ankle to the top of left thigh. Anywhere you'd like to take it. So you can hang out right here and breathe or explore. You do not necessarily have to do exactly what you did on the other side. You can if you want to. Send your breath down into your right hip. If you're sitting back, your weight should be primarily in your left heel rather than your toes. Keep that flexion through your right toes and your right ankle really strong. Try not to let it twist or sickle. Last couple of rounds. Really nice, you guys. See if you can stay balanced on your left foot. If you need to bring your right foot down, totally fine. Come into standing staff. So arms reach, right knee lifts. You want a little bit extra, extend your right leg forward. Try not to lean back. Press through your heel. One more in breath. As you exhale, slowly, mindfully, low lunge. See if you can land softly, fingers and toes at the same time, maybe. And then from low lunge, take it all the way back and up, 3-legged down dog. So left leg reaches up, open your left hip, bend your knee, and imagine your left hip is like a hinge on a door. Your left leg is the door. It swings open. Squeeze through your outer left glute. You can stay right here, breathe here, work this pose, or one more inhale here. You want some core, exhale, left knee, right elbow. So use your oblique muscles, those side abdominals. Try not to let your hips sink too much. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Maybe open your hip again. And then exhale, left to left. Aim for your armpit. Add a little push-up if you want. Bend your elbows. Don't let your butt drop. Nice, Mikkel. Inhale, 3-legged. This time, square hips. Exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward. Your variation, plank to chaturanga. So you can take it as 3-legged, or you can bring your left toes down. You can bring your knees down. See you back in down dog. If you'd rather take a child's pose or any other pose that will allow you to rest a little bit more, perfectly fine with me. So give yourself just a moment to kind of check back in, reconnect, feel your body. Feel everything that is flowing through, all that energy. We'll move through that entire sequence now, that entire flow. You guys know how it goes. One breath, one movement. But we don't speed through it and forget to breathe. We don't move with just momentum. We move slowly and intentionally with our big, slow, deep breaths. So if I'm cueing too slow, see if you can breathe bigger, deeper, slower. And if you want to take a break or do your own thing at any time, always, this is your practice. So honor your own needs. If you would like to come with me, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. So feel it and hear it. All right, great big inhalation as you push the ground away and lift your hips really high. Exhale, look to the top of your mat, however you like to get there. Uttanasana, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in, lengthen. Nice, Norma. Exhale, bow, let it go. Press into your feet, connect to your core, rise. Inhale, arms extend. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, here we go. Breath of movement. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze towards each other. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. You can pop up to your tiptoes if you'd like. Stay on your tiptoes if you'd like. Inhale, high mountain. So balance challenge, as tall as you can grow. And then possibly stay on your tiptoes as you dive down. Stick your butt out, use your core. It's an exaggeration of what you want to feel every time you dive down. Heels on the ground for your halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. See if you can keep that exhale going or even hold empty as you lower chaturanga. Yes, nice, Paul. Inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back and down. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high, strong and powerful through your right leg. Use your core strength. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Nice, Sandra. Exhale, you choose airplane lunge or fly, full airplane, back foot lifts. Yeah, so arms back, heart slightly lifted. Good. Come back, land softly if possible, crescent, breathe in. Exhale, bring your hands down, pivot your back heel down, set up your warrior two, and rise, Virabhadrasana 2. So once again, rising up. This time, hips open, heart open. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over all the way to empty in your breath. Inhale, reverse. So stay in your legs, keep that bend in your front knee, reach up, reach back. Exhale, warrior two. As you inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips all the way down. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, inhale. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, back to low lunge. Inhale all the way up into your standing staff. Left knee lifts, arms reach up. Exhale, figure four. Sit back and reach back. So chair plane your arms. Inhale, back to standing staff. Reach up, lift your left knee, maybe extend your left foot forward, left leg. And then exhale, slow motion, low lunge. See if you can land softly. Fingertips and toes at the same time. Inhale, three-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. Open your right hip. Stay here and hold if you prefer. Or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Try not to let your hips sink too much. Inhale, three-legged dog. Perhaps open your hip again. Right knee, right armpit. Add the push-up if you want it. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time, square hips long through your right leg. And exhale, rock forward, plank to chaturanga. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Go straight to down dog instead. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, nice, Jill. Lift your hips. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Softly and slowly exhale, left foot to the top of your space. Low lunge. Nice, Cam. Rise slowly. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, your choice, airplane lunge or full airplane, back leg lifts, that smiley face shape, beautiful, so good. Come back, crescent lunge, soft landing, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. As your hands come down, pivot your back heel down And then rise again. Warrior 2, everything is open now. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over all the way to emptying your breath, navel to spine. Stay in your legs, reverse warrior. So keep that bend in your front knee. Reach up, reach back. Nice, Karen. Exhale, back to warrior 2. With your inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms up. And exhale, dive down, crown towards the ground, sit bones towards the sky, navel to spine at the end of your exhalation, emptiness. Inhale to your halfway lift, hands or fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward with awareness, slow lunge. All the way up, standing staff. So balancing on your left foot, right knee lifts, flex your toes back. Exhale, figure 4 with your chair plane arm. So sit back and reach back. Very nice. Good. Back to standing staff. Inhale, maybe extend your right leg. And then slow motion, low lunge. Maybe landing very softly. Nice work. 3-legged down dog. Take your left leg up and back. Open your hip. Stay here. Hold here. Or exhale, left knee, right elbow, that little twist, strong through your side abdominals. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, left to left. Aim for your armpit as high as you can get on your left arm. Add the push-up if you want it. Inhale, 3-legged. This time, square hips long through your left leg. Straight to down dog or rock forward. Take your vinyasa. Awesome, Camille. Inhale, curl open. Peel your heart open. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take a few extra breaths if you want to exhale out your mouth. Big sigh, might feel real nice. So this last time through, I'm going to change a few things up and add a few things in. So just like you've been doing, stay present. Listen to my cues. Take what works and leave the rest behind. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog, Ujjayi breath. So really use your breath to support you. As your body gets tired and your muscles get fatigued, your breath is brand new every time you inhale, so use it. Take one more inhale into your dog pose. Exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop, top of your space. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. And take it all the way up, rise. Inhale, big stretch, reach. Hands to your heart, connect back to you. Exhale. All right, listen. Inhale, high mountain. Side body stretch to your right. So any variation you want to take, upper body goes right, hips go left. Inhale through center. And as you exhale, other side. So like a crescent moon with your body all the way to empty as you reach. Inhale, center. And then little baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms. Imagine you're trying to press the bottom tips of your shoulder blades through to the front of your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign, high mountain. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So one more time if you want to, lift your tiptoes. Inhale, stay on your tiptoes, high mountain. So balance challenge, let your legs wobble and shake. Exhale, take it down, forward fold. Yeah, maybe still balancing on your tiptoes. Once you're in your fold, heels on the ground, halfway lift, inhale. Very nice. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, heart lift, shoulders back and down, little tone in your belly, supporting low back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, everybody. All right, inhale your right leg to the sky. Softly exhale, step through, low lunge. Rise, crescent lunge. Inhale. Airplane lunge or full airplane. Fly, back leg lifts. Beautiful. Inhale, come back, soft landing if possible. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Pause here. We're gonna add a twist. So left hand down, right arm to the sky. Revolve lunge. Now your choice, you can stay in revolve lunge or turn it into a variation of revolve triangle. So start to straighten your right leg. So lift your right butt cheek up, 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 and press the top of your right thigh back, 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 back. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Yes, keep the length in your spine. Keep breathing down into your belly. Wherever you are working, 2 more rounds of breath. Use your exhales to twist, twist, twist. Nice, Kai. Awesome, Kirsten. So good, everyone. Bottom of your exhalation, release. And then set up your warrior 2. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle posture, reach forward, tip it over. We'll pause right here. You can stay or balancing half moon. Reach your right hand forward, float your back leg up. Yeah, great place for a block if you've got one, you want to use it. Keep your hips open, keep your heart open. So not just reaching up with your left arm, but letting the left side of your heart open up. Stacking your left hip on top of right. Back leg is strong, back foot is active, like you're stomping it on an invisible wall. Yes. Nice, Chris. Awesome, Dante. Take one last round, your personal fullest expression. Nice, Kate. And then see if you can land softly back in warrior 2. So bend your front knee and step back. Take a moment to adjust if needed. Virabhadrasana 2. Next, inhale, reverse. So reach up, reach back. Work the length in your right side. Exhale, back to warrior 2. As you breathe in, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, reach your arms up. And then exhale, dive down, wide-legged forward fold all the way to empty. Crown towards the ground, sit bones towards the sky, navel to spine. Halfway lift, inhale, hands on the ground or fingertips. Exhale, crawl your hands to the top of your space, low lunge. Standing staff, breathe in and rise all the way up. So left knee lifts, arms reach up. We're doing something different this time. Exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. You can grab your left thigh or knee. Or if you want the full variation, grab your left foot and start to extend your left leg forward. Only extend as much as you can without rounding through your back. So kick your left foot forward, pressing through your heel. Twist from your center. So squeeze your inner thighs. Broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. If you want a big balance challenge, see if you can gaze over your left shoulder behind you. Last round of breath. Amazing, everybody. Inhale back to standing staff. Arms reach up. Maybe left leg extends if it hasn't already. And then slow motion, low lunge. See if you can land softly. No big deal if you don't. 3-legged down dog. Take your right leg back and up. Open your hip. And then this time, invitation to flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Right arm forward or right hand behind your head. Puff up your chest. Breathe down into your belly. Stretch your abdominal wall. Nice abs. One last big inhalation if you're in the back bend. And then everybody, regular down dog. Both feet on the ground, both hands on the ground. Just walk it out. You can keep walking it out if you prefer. Or inhale, high plank, maybe hovering right leg. Exhale, chaturanga, lower slowly. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders back and down. Thanks, Chris. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're almost there. One more side. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Softly and slowly with awareness, left foot steps through, low lunge. Rise, crescent, inhale, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, airplane lunge, or one more time, fly, back foot floats up, smiley face shape. Beautiful, nice Depika. Come back, crescent lunge, breathe in. Exhale, hands come down. Add a twist this time. Revolve lunge. So right hand to the ground, left arm to the sky. You also have your right hand on a block here. Stay here in your revolve lunge, or maybe choose to turn it into a revolve triangle, working your front leg towards straight. So lift your left butt cheek up, 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 and press the top of your left thigh back, back, back. See if you can feel your left quad muscle, the front of your thigh, firing up as you stretch the back, as you stretch your hamstring. Last couple of rounds, wherever you're working. Nice, Mikkel. Long through your spine. Big Buddha belly breaths. End of your next exhale, low lunge. So unwind, pivot your back heel down, and then rise, warrior two. Inhale. Beautiful. Nice work. Exhale, side angle. Reach forward, tip it over. Once again, you can choose to stay or balancing half moon. Great place for a block under your left hand if you want. Reach forward, back foot floats up. So back leg strong. If it feels like your back leg weighs 1,000,000 pounds, make it lighter by engaging all the muscles in your back leg. Press through your back foot. Stomp an invisible wall with your back foot. Heart is open, hips are open, and breath is flowing in every direction through every little space. Take one last big inhale. Maybe lift your back leg higher and then come back. Warrior two. Bend your front knee. Step back. Nice, Cam. Take a moment to settle in, to adjust if needed. Next time you breathe in, reverse warrior. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Exhale, take your dive down. One last time into your wide-legged forward fold. Spinal extension, halfway lift with your inhale, hands on the ground, fingertips on the ground. And then crawl your hands forward as you exhale, coming back into your low lunge position. Root firmly into left foot. Inhale, standing staff, rise. And then remember this time, taking that twist, left arm forward, right arm back. You can grab hold of your knee or your thigh, or grab your right foot or peace fingers around your big toe. Start to extend your leg, only as much as you can without rounding your spine. So lengthen your spine is your first priority, then working your front leg towards straight. Yes, squeeze through your inner thighs. Broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder behind you. Last big deep breath. Inhale, come back, standing staff, reach up, maybe extend your right leg if you haven't. And then slowly and softly, low lunge. Yeah, hands frame your front foot. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Take your left leg back and up. Open your left hip. Stay or flip your dog. Left foot comes down. Nice, Lucy. Open through your front body. Lift your hips. Little tone in your belly, supports low back. One more great big huge inhale. And then bring it back, regular down dog. Walk it up. Please feel free to stay, keep walking it out, or inhale, rock forward, high plank, hovering left leg if you want to. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, either down dog, child's pose, embryo pose, hero's pose. Once again, just taking a moment to reconnect, to notice. Feel all that energy flowing through. Downward facing dog. All right, inhale, extend your right leg back and up. And exhale, pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your space. Gently set your body down. Take as much time as you need to set yourself up really intentionally. And then you can start your bow forward or work your pigeon in your own way. If you'd rather take it on your back or in a seat, please feel free. If you feel any pain in your ankle or your knee joint, and try to spread your right toes and see if that helps a little bit. Pull your right butt cheek up, 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 and back, back, back. So rather than trying to push your hips towards the ground, create structure first, and then just soften around the structure. Soften within the structure. Big, intentional breaths. Anytime you want, sigh it out. Take about 3 more deep breaths here. Just like we did at the very beginning of our practice, next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can, hold. Keep holding, take an extra little sip. And then big open mouth sigh, release. Slowly lift your upper body. We're going to come into a 3-legged tabletop. So from a regular pigeon, you'll just plant your hands, tuck your back toes, scoot your back knee forward, and then unthread your right leg, reach it back, give it a nice little shaky shake. Then after a few shakes, bend your right knee. Imagine you're trying to squeeze a rolled up washcloth behind your knee and wring it out. Flex your toes. Keep all of that and start to circle your right knee around. Every other part of your body stays still and strong. Notice if you are flaring your ribs and letting your belly drop towards the ground, draw navel to spine. Find that brace around your middle. And then reverse your circles, few in the other direction, as big as you can make them. Fullest range of motion you can find through your right hip. Yes, so nice, you guys. And then just extend your right leg straight back behind you. Take your right toes off the left edge of your mat. Let your hips lean to the right as you gaze over your left shoulder. Look back at your tiptoes. So lean your hips the other way, Norma. Good job. One last breath. So rather than leaning this way, lean this way. And then come back to tabletop. Take it back, downward facing dog, and walk it out. If you want to move through a quick vinyasa on your own, you're welcome to do so. Ujjayi breath, just a little bit longer. Feel it and hear it. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And exhale, softly, left shin comes forward, body comes down. Pigeon pose. Take it however you like on this side. So if this side needs something different, notice that and honor that.
Open mouth size anytime. About 5 more rounds. Soften your face, your jaw. Next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can. Feel yourself expand, inflate, take up more space, hold in fullness. Extra sip if it's there, a little teaspoon more. And then release, big sigh. Nice job, everybody. Start to lift back up. Just like we did before, come into your 3-legged tabletop. So plant your hands, scoot your back knee forward just a bit. Take your left leg back, give it a nice little shaky shake. After a few shakes, take your circles. So bend your knee, squeeze through the back of your knee like you're wringing out an invisible rolled up washcloth. Fullest range of motion you can find. Try not to let your belly drop towards the ground. You don't want an extra curve in your low back. You want a nice neutral spine. Reverse your circles at any time. Good, Sandra. Nice, Kai. So good, everybody. Good awareness. And then finally, just extend your left leg straight back. Take your left toes off the right edge of your mat. And then lean your hips towards the windows, towards the left side of the room as you gaze back over your right shoulder. So lean into it, feel into it. Maybe you bend your elbows. Maybe you even come down to one of your forearms, both of your forearms. Last big deep breath. Then come back to tabletop. You can either take one last down dog, one last child's pose, one last vinyasa, or maybe a little bit of everything. Good job, everyone. In your next couple rounds or so, just however you would like to make the transition, all the way down onto your back. You can face whichever direction you want. Once you're on your back, just gently hug your knees towards your belly. Rock side to side.
Supine spinal twist of your choice. So you can go to either side first and give yourself about 4 or 5 rounds on each side. Heart open, shoulders open towards the sky. See if you can keep your breath moving all the way down into your belly, just a little bit longer. Just on your own, after 4 or 5 breaths, switch to the other side. No hurry. When you feel pretty even on both sides, come back to center and take any inversion you want to take for about 5 to 7 breaths. After you have taken your inversion, no rush, take your time. But you're just gonna start to finish off your practice however you'd like. So happy baby pose if you want. Maybe a big full body stretch, or one more time, just hug your knees in, take a little rock. And eventually just start to work your way into your final relaxation. Any little bits and pieces of movement to finish off your own practice. And just start to settle in. As you settle in, I have a little reading for you. It's by Jeff Foster. It's called It's Easy to Trust. It's easy to trust when your trust makes room for doubt. Don't make trust into a goal or a destination, somewhere to get to. Don't make trust into a thing at all. No trust as the ground underneath you. No trust as life itself. Doubt is part of life. The shakiness, the wobbliness, the vulnerability, the fear. Bless these guests.
welcome them all, and just keep walking. These last few moments, just welcome whatever is flowing through you. Let your breath just flow effortlessly now. Really just let all the energy from your practice soak in. Shavasana. Deep breath in. Let it go. You'll start to slowly wiggle, move, come back into your physical body. Eventually roll to either side, fetal position. And use your arms to slowly guide yourself up. Seated meditation. So right back where we began. Sit up tall. Close your eyes, gather your hands to your heart. And we'll close with one big group Om. So I would love for you to join me. If you'd rather just listen, that's fine. Try not to worry about how you sound, how your voice sounds. Just focus more on how it feels to use your voice, to let it move through your body and express out your mouth. Start by exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need to. And breathe in your voice. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here, showing up, letting me guide you. Namaste. Right, friends. Sorry if Ruby was giving you kisses during Shavasana. They're nice and tasty, probably. Nice and salty. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. Oh, yeah. Friday, 7:30. 7:30 to 8:30, yeah. This girl is giving kisses to everybody. Oh my goodness. I saw that. Sorry.